everybody, I'm Michelle with Birdie Bloom, and today I'm going to bring you this bag, which is also this bag. This one's not rehabbed. This one just required some hardware cleaning because it actually ended up being a bag that doesn't look like it was actually ever used. So just conditioning of the leather and hardware cleaning, because even unused bags, the brass hardware will tarnish. So still end up needing to clean that, but yeah. What is this? This is one of my favorite types of styles of bags, which would be a bucket bag. And it happens to be a 4907 Sonoma small bucket natural grain. And that natural grain was specific in the name because Sonoma Line also had leather that was the nubuck. I have a theory about the nubuck versus the natural grain, and we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. But if you also notice, it says small in the title. So again, 4907 Sonoma small bucket zip. Sorry, I might not have mentioned that before. Natural grain. So there is a medium size to this bag. I don't have it. And I think the large is actually considered a duffel, a Sonoma duffel versus having, you know, that same name with just large in it. But I need to do a little bit more research. I don't have either one of those bags. I actually do have a large duffel-like Sonoma bag, but this is a totally different style. This is a 4927 Sonoma soft bucket. I'll talk about that another time when I rehab it. That color was periwinkle, just in case you were wondering. The color here is aqua. Both of those are pretty summery, springy, summery colors. But this is, neither one of those colors are specific to the Sonoma line, but the color of this bag does have a very specific name. And obviously it's red, but they refer to this color as tomato in the Sonoma line. So kind of cool. Tomato red, and it is a very bright red. Here's the bottom, kind of hard, oval shaped. The strap is a thick, double-sided strap that's adjustable, and it's on some rings. I included a little heart charm here, something I got off the resale market. So something specific to Sonoma bags, if you hadn't noticed, the leather is pebbled. And they call it a tumbling process. They tumbled this leather. And what it ends up leading to is it's described as water resistant and exceptionally durable, okay? The nubuck is soft and velvety. That is a description. And it kind of, what it looks like is it's like raw leather that has been tumbled. They describe this one as supple yet rugged. But all of the Sonoma bags, they are lined, if you hadn't known that already. And I was always curious as to why, because, I mean, this is an era where Vintage Coach was unlined. It's not the only line that was lined. I think the Sheridan line, those bags had lining. So I was just always very curious though as to why. Is the other side of it very, like, I don't know, unattractive, or because of the tumbling process? I don't know what the answer is to that. I will say though, I realized I have a bag. I'm not going to be able to think. It's some sort of double zip bag. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but I recently got a nubuck one, but I also have it in natural grain. And the natural grain one it has some damage to the inside. It's kind of like wearing away, and not wearing away, it was really torn away. There's also a damage to the zipper. So I might just take that bag apart and like see what's on the inside. Because my theory is that nubuck is basically the reverse. It's the raw leather tumbled, and then the natural grain is the other side of the leather, the good side of the leather tumbled. Could be wrong, but I'm just curious, has anybody else taken it back apart and discovered that? Because yeah, they're all lined. So, and that's normal. Another thing that you'll notice with the Sonoma lines is that if you have a zipper, either you know, like for the bag or an outside zipper. There's a pocket with a zipper. Sometimes some backpacks will have a little side zipper. There's tons of bags with zippers on the outside. But they have this little pull tab, this little Coach brass pull tab. So unique to the Sonoma line. But the pocket on the inside is just a normal pocket. And look at this, even has this like tag. Now I can't say for sure where that came from, but like I said, this bag doesn't even look like it was ever used. So I bet you that had a Coach tag on it at some point. So let's see what else. This bag. Oh, here's a catalog photo. It came also, so aside from tomato and black, chocolate and ivy, according to this, but we already know that it also came in aqua. Likely periwinkle, also probably likely white. I'm just trying to think of the age of aqua, what other colors it came in. So I mentioned it's my favorite style, it being a bucket bag. I'm gonna put this bag on. That catalog photo was pretty cool in that it had a picture of a lady wearing it, right? So it's lightweight, it's not too heavy at all. I think Sonoma was considered a pretty lightweight, but I'll tell you that periwinkle bag that I have, that large one, I think it's quite heavy. But it's also a lot of leather, so. This is crossbody, which is likely how I would wear it most of the time, just out of convenience. I love a bucket bag. But this is not one I have in my own collection. So I have been showing you guys bags that I have in my collection. I'll show them all one day, but I'm sorry I missed last week. I've had sick baby boys and I wasn't able to put out another video or get anything filmed. So I'm gonna put out 2 videos this week. So here's this one. And then if you're not already subscribed to my channel. This Saturday, I'm going to release my bucket bag that I have in my own personal collection, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. I think it's very similar to this one, so it's also part of the Sonoma line. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And again, I appreciate you subscribing, commenting, whatever it is you do. Oh, also, I wanted to ask you, I think everybody should have a red bag in their collection. That's me personal, I don't know. Personally, I think that I've shown you my red bag that's in my collection. If you recall, it's similar to the camera bag or kit bag. I can't ever remember. It's like a double zip bag. I do have a video, so maybe I'll link it below if you haven't caught that. But what red bag do you have in your collection, if any? So, all right, bye-bye.